All right.
Try again.
Yeah. So,
Not full start.
well, I don't know if you played some games recently, right? I have as well. I played a fair few games on the weekend. You can see the TI meta's already bleeding into ranked games or even normal games. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I'm definitely guilty of it as well.
What are you playing?
I've POS 5 Legion, Dawnbreaker POS 1 I've played as well.
Is that a meta
Although
thing?
that's not, it wasn't really a meta thing. It was, which team played it? VP, I want to say. Nightfall was playing POS 1 Dawnbreaker. He played against OG
Right.
2 games in a row. Both games insanely fat. Like giga fat Dawnbreaker.
Okay, you do have like the greatest early game of all time on that hero, so yeah, I guess it makes sense.
And you do farm pretty quickly. You go Treads, Echo Saber, Radiance.
Yeah, I
and
saw
then
the Radiance.
whatever you need, and you are insanely strong. I mean, I had my Radiance at like 18 minutes, which isn't even like a horrible Radiance timing for like rushing a Radiance.
Wait, and you had Echo
like
Saber first?
Yeah, and full
Wow.
treads.
Okay. Wow. Because I
was also like 5-0 from lane, so that helps.
Yeah, I played a game after you. We played together, and I had exact same Dawnbreaker on my team: POS 1, Echo Saber, Radiance. I've seen a lot of carry tinies not always play very well. They don't really know what they're doing, but that seems to be a thing. There's just been so much core tiny in the TI.
Yeah, I mean that was kind of a meta thing before TI. Everyone kind of going into TI was like tiny is going to be the big pick, and I think the one that's come out of it as being the bigger pick has been what has been banned on the dire side with Monkey King. Monkey King right now is such a versatile hero. He can pretty much be played in every single role and have success. You either go the support vision sort of team fighty way with the no builds and tree dance build, or you can be a POS 1. They buff Jingo Mastery, so you're even more potent in lane and fighting. So that hero is just like super flexible, super dominant right now.
Yeah,
and I think it's been the most banned, if not up there in the top 5 at least.
Okay, I mean, when Monkey King is good, he is good. Loads of players are good at him. Everyone's used to playing him. He's always been in and out of metas. So Skywrath Mage is more of a specific Kinder Surprise pick. He absolutely loves that hero. Any chance for him to get his hands on it, and he is deadly. So he knows what he's doing. That's definitely a target pick. And there we go. We've got the counter pick to it. Very specifically, Nyx Assassin.
Nyx Assassin and Pugner, the big two that he always complains about when he plays. We played against a Pugner the other day, and he had to go. He's played it, I think, twice in a recent game, so he's had to go BKB in both of them because of the Nether Ward just one-shotting him.
Yes, it does a lot of damage,
which sucks,
and takes your mana away. Nyx Assassin is obviously terrible because you have no armor. You've got a million ints. You're very squishy. You're going to need to go and Aeon Disc essentially, otherwise Nyx will murder you.
And all his spells have a huge travel time. Like he casts them and he can't stop them, so the carapace is pretty much guaranteed if he's trying to go next. Without silence, of
stun
course.
him. Yeah, you do have silence, it's true, but you're gonna stun him otherwise, aren't you? Tidehunter, okay, a good pick. He's been in a lot of not in-house TI games, but mostly with Snapfire.
He was most picked in day one, I think. Tidehunter.
Yeah, Snapfire Tide was picked so much.
I think it's a hero that does pretty well in lane because of Kraken Shell and Anchor Smash. He's good at building a carry. Ravage is, of course, a great spell, and I think teams have been working out that you can not actually run him as a POS 3 and put him as a POS 5, and literally just go Brown Boots Blink, and you're a Ravage bot, but it's
Ravage
still
machine.
Effective.
If you're just desperate to put it in your lineup,
Yeah, the main people who do that kind of stuff is OG. I mean, their drafts are just completely bonkers. Like,
they
you put that in a pub and it loses 9 games out of 10 because you have no idea what you're doing with it.
Yeah.
That's their way of playing Dota.
I suppose you can end up wandering around as a POS 5, not really doing a lot. He's not a fast hero. His only ranged ability is Gush. And then, you're just waiting for Ravage. So, okay, in the hands of a really great player. But yeah, you said he's a great hero. I like Tidehunter as well myself. You can never really go wrong with him because now your team has guaranteed team fight lockdown. And you've got Nyx as well, so plenty of stuns already.
And you're not even a bad Rosh hero. Gush giving the minus armor, and you're pretty tanky. You can tank up Roshan early-ish, which is good.
Another hero who's been in TI, in and out, Doom. They're going Refresher, not first item, but one of their sort of main core items. Third or fourth item has been Refresher. Very good against Tidehunter. He can't crack and shell it off. That just gets rid of him. You can kick him out the fight. Just a good hero. I saw them going Midas even. Midas sort of first item to get really fat. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's one of those heroes that if it loses lane hard, it really struggles because you can't really go to jungle early levels. And you're not that oppressive in lane. It depends what build you go, really. I know they buff the WE build, so the Scorched Earth and Infernal Blade build this patch, to try and make Dooms have a bit more of a better laning phase and stopping them just going 4 points in Devour and hoping that they haven't lost lane too hard.
Yeah.
But still a lot of people go for the max Devour build. It's a lot of gold to pass up on if you can get away with it. It's obviously very good.
it's that balance of what can you get away with. Passive lane, perfect, max devour.
Yep.
I mean, his Scorched Earth and Infernal Blade are really powerful spells. It's just people are too greedy to not level them. If you think I need to fight, yeah, just max it out. He doesn't have free health regen anymore, but he starts with like 5 armor and he's a really tanky strength hero. So, you know, don't underestimate Doom. They banned Bloodseeker. Okay, Ursa. Definitely don't want to play against Ursa if you're playing Doom. That's really horrible to lane against. Slark. It's a ban to protect Tidehunter.
10 seconds remaining.
Wonder what else they're going to ban. Monkey King's already gone. Any other melee slayers, which Tidehunter's really scared of? I mean, Tidehunter's most scared of ranged cores, really. See if they ban
Yeah, I think
Drow.
Luna typically does pretty well into Tidehunter because a bit of range, the magic damage, obviously, through Lucid Beam and Eclipse is enough to kill a Tide in the early game. But it looks like I reckon we're going to have 6 core bans this round.
Oh, well, I mean, that's our strats, right? Like, whenever we have an in-house, it's always core bans, as many as you can. I don't think Anti-Mage is going to be banned. You wouldn't really be willing to play Anti-Mage into Doom. Yes, you could. It's not terrible. Anti-Mage, I wouldn't want to play Anti-Mage into Tidehunter either.
No.
Because, yeah, you burn all his mana, but you never kill him. He's got a Kraken Shell. He's tanky as anything.
Yeah, he actually benefits Tide from being on no mana in lane because you literally do 0 damage through Kraken Shell and Anger Smash.
And then you still have
just
Soul
by Soul Ring.
Anyway. Yeah, exactly.
By Soul Ring and you're
Morphling,
fine.
okay, yeah. I don't know who's a massive Morphling player on the Radiant T. I think Juju's played a bit of Morphling, maybe.
Yeah, and I could see Nat playing it. It's been quite popular at TI as a POS 1.
Yeah, Wraith King. Okay, that hero's actually been fairly popular. This is an annoying voice.
Slack's voice low.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah, Wraith King's been one of those carries. I personally don't like it. I don't think it's that good. But again, if he can farm,
10 seconds remaining.
He can farm pretty quickly, obviously with skeletons.
Really fast.
But can become quite a strong hero very quickly. So I think in houses he's been a bit of a rice hero, a bit of a greed hero, and it's been paying off. So obviously not wanting to play against it.
Yeah, I played against a Wraith King recently, an Immortal Wraith King, and you beat him in lane, and then he's just kind of like struggling to run around with the skeletons. He can be in a really bad matchup where he gets kited easily. I wouldn't want to play him into Tidehunter. Would I want to play him on the deity? Yeah, maybe. Even more stun. You'd have Nyx, Tide, and Wraith King. Anyway, they get rid of that. And Void, so banning so many stun cores.
Yeah, Void's a really good ban, though. Obviously, natural combo with Skywrath. I mean, they don't have a natural Invoker player. I think Nat does play Invoker, but...
he's
not played it in in-house very much, I think.
It's more likely Dire are going to pick up the Invoker, because you've got the Joe Invoker. And
yeah, with the Ravage, it's a really good combo, right? So
yeah, well, that's the funny thing. Like, I used to think, right, the strength of Invoker is Cataclysm. I always thought that, right? Makes sense. You just instantly blow someone up when a team fight starts. But then pro Invokers for a long time never went Ags. They were going like Vessel and Orchid and BKB. And now back to the TI, they've gone, nah, just Gags. And then they just every single team fight has been something Cataclysm. It doesn't matter whether it's Mars Cataclysm, Tidehunter Cataclysm. It's just gone back to basics. They've gone very quick fix. Ogre instantly Gyro. Io, there we go. Okay, there's the combo. They picked it together. They knew what they wanted because it was literally instant. They could have waited 20 seconds just for suspense, but nope.
Yeah, Io Gyro is obviously one of the power Io partners. We've seen it a lot during TI, mostly early on in the group phase, but it kind of fell out of popularity. It wasn't winning a lot, actually. But Io, I think, as a hero on its own right now, is just really, really strong. The amount of heal, the amount of sustain in lane, the aggression you can have in lane with a carry partner.
I would not want to play against it. Would you?
I don't know who on that Radiant team plays Io, because I've been playing Io a little bit recently, and it's taken me 5 or 6 games to get comfortable with the hero, because he's not just one of those heroes you can just blindly pick and do well on. You have to actually think about how you position as the Io, because you think, oh, I want to be at the back, I don't want to be gone on, but actually Io is really aggressive, and the tether slow is insanely powerful if you're using it properly.
Yes, if you can position yourself. I mean, Gyro Iro, I wouldn't want to play against it if I was Tidehunter. You're not going to be faster than them. They're going to be running circles around you, just hitting you with that magic damage. And Gyro's also ranged. It's nasty. But I wonder if they pick Kunkka as a kind of counter to Io, because Io tries to relocate and you say nope, tries to save someone. Keep them in the X. You can't save them now because they're definitely going to come back. I've seen it happen quite a bit, and you know, it's a good way of stopping Io from saving someone. So yeah, maybe it's good. So much team fight on the die. You have stun on every single hero. You've got Tidehunter, and then you've got the boat. You've got Ogre stun. You've got a Nyx stun. I mean, you find someone, you've got infinite lockdown. Do you have enough damage?
Yeah.
Kind of. Bit here and there with the damage on the dire. Whereas
the only thing I
Radiant
don't love
is
about
plenty.
Io Gyro against Tidehunter, so the Ravage will cancel relocate, right? Because any stuns will interrupt relocate. So if the Io
Yes.
does the trick where he doesn't attach the gyro gets gone on. You try and relocate save. If you do it at the wrong time, you're going to get stunned as you tether in, and therefore it will cancel the relocate.
True. True.
It's not my favorite Io Gyro game. Like you say, the lane is pretty good. So we'll have to wait and see how it goes.
Yeah, lane
if
is
the gyro
good.
gets really fat, it's going to be quite scary.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they're going for. The Radiant, though, have absolutely, well, minimal lockdown. You've got nothing from Gyro. Io has a stun with Shard, I guess. Gyrocopter's got a stun, but it takes time to get there. Doom needs to devour a certain creep for a stun. Skyrath only has slows. Most heroes can kind of just walk or TP out. You know, you're really looking for something to tie the whole team together.
Ooh, Hoodwink mid?
Did the Dire not ban a hero?
I don't think so. Yeah,
Oh, 0-0-0. Okay, they banned Quap, and then they were like, we forgot, guys. So
I think, yeah, like you said, they need some kind of big controller mid. I mean, I think Hoodwink could be really good. It's got the break for the Tidehunter, a lot of burst magical damage.
Oh, okay. Wind Ranger. It brings the shackle.
Yeah.
It'd be fine against Kunkka, I reckon, in lane.
Yeah, interesting. I assume if you're wind running, you don't get hit by the splash.
I was
from
actually
Tidebringer.
just thinking about that. It's physical damage, but I don't know if it counts as an attack. So whether it does or not is obviously going to be important to the matchup. But I'm guessing if it's Nat playing it, Nat's the Immortal. He knows what he's doing. It's going to be a strong lane regardless. And the final pick is a
the question
Troll
mark Troll Warlord.
Okay.
I don't know why. Joe doesn't play this hero very often in pubs that we play, but the second he started coming to in-houses, it's like, oh, pick me Troll Warlord, pick me Troll Warlord.
Is it? Okay.
Seems to really like this hero, and I
guess-
don't really know why. It's okay. It's been picked a couple of times in TI and had good success, but
Yeah, it smacks down like a Gyro and Doom and Skyrath and Io, etc., etc. It's a bit of a pain if you ended up chasing a Wind Ranger who's just sitting there in Wind Run taking absolutely no damage. Yeah, if you can get on top of Gyro, Gyro is probably going to die. You've got a lot of lockdown in your team. It's a hard-hitting hero. It's a good laner. I mean, fine. Yeah, seems okay to me. I don't see anything wrong with that. Luke Wisp, yeah, somewhat Wisp. So I don't know how much he plays Wisp, but we're going to find out because he is playing with his brother. It's Nat Gyro. It's actually Juju Wind Ranger. So got the lane slightly wrong. We're about to see. Ah, yes, of course, because Nat, despite being the Wind Ranger main here, doesn't actually have the Arcana or the whatever you call it, Persona thing.
I think the Wind Ranger one is an Arcana, right? It's not a Persona.
Oh, okay. I'm never sure the description. Yeah, maybe it is because you can use it with other items and things.
Start off with the Troll Warlord disconnected and no pauses. We do love that.
Well, just control them, guys. It's fine.
There we go. They've realised.
Okay, let's see if the cameras all work. Didn't know that was. That's a good voice line. Not heard that one before.
Oh, can I disconnect from your camera, or do I now have to watch your camera?
Are you stuck on my camera?
I am, yeah.
Is that a feature?
Is this a
I've
do
never-
they actually finally do
I
it
didn't
with the
know.
broadcaster?
I didn't know it's even a thing. Is that really a
I
thing?
can
Oh,
I can
there.
move off it. I can move off it, but
Yeah.
I think it will always bring me back. You know, like how the
Does it?
new spectator
Okay.
has like a detach and then it brings you back. Yeah, it brings me back.
That's. Didn't know that was a thing. Does that mean like now it's easier to have an observer because I can just sit
Yeah.
on their camera? That's.
Is
that really a thing?
I assume so.
Oh god, I didn't know that was a thing. There are some keybinds that you can set, but you have to set them in the console. I didn't know that was a feature. That's pretty cool.
We'll take it. See what the Wisp is going. I'm going to critique this Wisp build. Mango, just why? Why do you have a Mango? Alright, it's already over. GG. It's flame lost.
No, mana for the Gyro.
Yeah, I don't
Health
think you
regen.
need it. I think I prefer the Fairy Fire because it's more bursty and
The
you can be
burst
more
heal, yeah,
aggressive,
and then the
but
2 damage, yeah.
I guess it doesn't really matter,
maybe-
but otherwise Tango's headdress is pretty standard.
Maybe they're going to absolutely, like, chug mana and go for really, really aggressive. No. G? No. Okay.
Oh, I can't wait. Are you only looking at half? No, you have all view, right?
What do you mean, all V?
I have half the Fog of War and I can't use the hotkeys to change it.
I'm looking
I'm
at all.
gonna
Do you want me to... You can toggle it if you want me to.
I'm gonna reconnect.
It's like... Did you definitely go in the broadcaster channel?
Yeah, because Karen reminded me.
Oh.
And if I wasn't in it, I'd have I'd be able to do my own thing, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to see me at all. Okay, yeah.
Did that fix it? That did not fix it.
Someone bet against me. It seems that Joe, or question mark, has, instead of buying his items, put his starting items in the quick buy. All of them. For some reason.
Interesting.
He's like, I will buy these, but not yet, not yet. I'm thinking about it
I don't
first.
want them right now, but in a little while, I'm going to want them.
Kinder has a
But it doesn't
Sage
matter
as
because
well.
I can't see him anyway, so... Oy, oy, oy.
Is it still
It is.
bugged for you?
It is. I might have to,
Oh, that's...
we might have to improvise.
I didn't realise that's a... Is that really a thing? Like, you can't see the dire camera, the different vision at all, and you're stuck on my camera view?
You're not going anywhere.
Probably
Never-
starting Dota, but we'll see.
Ollie camera? Oliver!
Oh, there we go. I got it.
Oh, you did it.
Restarting Dota worked.
Well then.
Okay. I am all seeing.
Easy breezy.
Easy breezy.
Yeah, the GG Wind Ranger against the Ollie Kunka. I feel like this is an interesting matchup. I think the Wind Ranger has a really hard time killing the Kunka, because if they hit level 6 at the same time, I'm pretty sure Run would be enough to keep the Kunka alive.
Yes, probably. It does half your damage. Is it half? 40% now, okay. Oh, I hear the gyro. He's firing away. It looks like Question Mark's in trouble. Oh, here comes the power shot. One more right kick. He is fine. 10 HP. I mean, he probably needs to go back to base now, I imagine. No, they're nearly going to get him. Another power shot. He needs to dodge it. He needs to dodge it. He needs to dodge it.
He's not dodging it.
No, just straight into his face. I think he had no choice, really. He was run down. 271 gold. That's really nice for a mid hero. I mean, look at Juju started with a Blightstone and a Fairy Fire. I've never seen a mid Wind Ranger that desperate for a Blightstone.
Interesting. I'm guessing really wanting to do damage to the Kunka, just let's sit there and right click. I guess against a non-range matchup mid, Wind Run has less value.
Oh, Benj, can he get away? No. Kinder will get the kill.
Another
2
kill.
kills for the Radiant already. I mean, Nat used all of his mana, even with an
They have
IO.
Mango coming in clutch. I can't even debate it now. The Mango's better here because the Gyros used like 4 rocket barrages.
He must have done. He's got absolutely no mana. I don't know if he used any stick charges. He might have done.
It feels good to be this good.
Oh, that's a good voice line. Didn't realise there was actually some gems in there. I've only heard the annoying ones. I like the Effie laugh. Nothing
Yeah,
against you,
Effie,
Effie, but I'm
AMS.
just no thanks.
It's low effort, but it's exactly what people want.
Oh, they knew what they were doing. They knew what
Oh
they were
yeah,
doing.
100%.
You're dead.
And people like OD Pixel and Shiva didn't even try. They were whatever.
Ooh, have you seen what this Nyx has done? So he's bought 4 mangoes and he's leveled the mana burn, and he's just running at Kinder.
Well, stop spamming your spells on my core. Yeah, I like it actually. Mana Burn is a really strong spell.
We saw it in a TI game with a Nyx 5, and he took level 1 mana burn. I think he just mana burned. What was the offlane hero? It might even have been a Tide Hunter or something that uses mana burn. Kokoki was actually just going to die straight up.
I think he regretted that because they just turned around. Kinder still had enough mana because Mana Burn starts with a 28-second cooldown. And question mark, or Joe, he was in no position to help him out. And now Kinder's just enjoying a clarity, although he can interrupt it with Whirling Axis ranged, which he doesn't seem to be doing. So, Ring of Bassi already on Kinder.
I don't think he expected the Infernal Blade level 2 on Doom. I think a lot of Dooms go Scorched Earth and skip points in the Infernal Blade, but...
Yeah, I've never
Yeah,
seen that Infernal Blade second rank, unless you're against a melee strength hero, which you're not. Oh, nice.
Yeah, mostly you just go in and spam the mana burn, run away, and then take trades when it's favourable, not in the lane.
Oh, look what Ogre's saying to Wisp. You do not want to fight the big tanky boy. Yeah, he
Orb of
regrets
Venom
it.
as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
Which is an interesting item, right? Because if you hit the gyro, you'll slow the Wisp movement speed as well.
Ah, yes, true, because their movement speeds are completely the same. Are they always the same no matter what? Like if you're tethered to someone with
So.
100 move speed, you're stuck at 100. I guess you need to
Pretty
break
sure
the,
so,
you
yeah.
just break the tether, I suppose, then.
Well, look how aggressive Nat is getting with that level 2 rocket barrage.
It's a
Just
lot
so
of
much
damage. Yeah, it's insane. I mean, it's a strong lane for a reason. Nat needs to see what can he do this game with that insane lane advantage.
Okay, so I'm actually wrong. So I just checked. So Nat got ignited, right, which is move speed slow, and someone was still at 333 movement speed despite the gyro being
Oh, so
slowed.
you stay at their movement speed before the slow.
I guess so. And I guess then you can be slowed individually.
Interesting.
It does say O's movement speed matches the tethered unit, but it didn't. So it must be the base movement speed.
Well, that's not clear on the tooltip, but then what is in Dota?
No. It's fine, the game's in beta.
I think it's just a feature at this point. that you
Well,
don't
battle tips.
you don't really know what the spell does unless you spend, you know,
Hours.
a decade on the wiki reading like every single interaction. There's a 30-page long. Looks like a bit of a fight in the top lane. Oh, Coco, he tanked the concussive blast. Very low HP on the troll wall. He's got no salve, just tangos. He needs to drop the branch, really. But we'll see.
Yeah, completely out of mana on the Skywrath.
I've never seen... Oh my god, he's going to kill him. Killed!
The burn, and the Q will kill him off.
I mean, have you ever seen a Doom get envenomed weapon? I think it's the first time I've ever seen this ever. Like, the Vol Assassin creep, what does it do? Two damage per second for 10 seconds. So
It's the bane of supports when you pull the small camp and you get hit by all three of them.
Yeah, that's true. But
You just bleed to death.
I mean, fair enough. Every time you right-click, it's 20 damage. It does take a very long time to do it. But
On top of the Infernal Blade damage as well, actually, it adds up.
Yeah. I'm just surprised to see it. I've never seen it interaction. Looks like there's a bit of a fight in the bot lane, but I think Nat's just going to stand his ground. He's trying anyway. Massive stick. But Tim, he's standing his ground. He's taking away a lot of his damage. Anchor Smash and Kraken Shell. Not a lot of damage Gyro can do, but he's popped the rocket again. The rocket's on a different target. They're still fighting. It's such a back and forth matchup in that lane.
They have so much regen with the level 2 overcharge plus Tangos being burned on the Wisps.
Yeah, I think
And
that's the thing, right? They're always going to be able to regen it back up, so... What the hell is going on in the top lane? Troll Wallet is behind the tower, doing a creep pull. He's got a Falcon's Blade,
Yeah.
which is interesting for Troll. Is he that desperate for mana, that hero?
I mean, you like to be able to spam E while jungling, right? A bit of help with clear, less damage taken because of the mischance.
Yeah, it is only 50 mana. Another bit of a fight going in the bot lane. Ogre Magi in a bit of trouble. Does get the Ignite off. Rank 2 Ignite. Right-clicking on that. He does have the Rocket Barrage. But Benj just needs to go out of range. He's fine.
Ooh,
That's
tower
taking a few
hits.
tower hits. It's going to be close. They're still fine. So much fighting in the bot lane, but no kills. And
Stick value in this bot lane is insane. They both actually have magic wands already. And they just
full
constantly
ones.
fight.
Okay.
Even the Tide has a full wand.
Full one. Yeah. Is that 3 wands? Yeah, Ogre's the only one.
And
with
the Ogre doesn't have
nothing.
any.
Yeah, he needs to buy something. I remember watching a pro game and the Disruptor, about 6 minutes in, had 0 items and no gold. And I was like, okay, that guy's supported a bit too hard. So hopefully the Ogre's not going the same way. Please get something for yourself. Just a stick will do. And Jabatemore, he is going for the greedy build. I didn't realise it's a 35 regen reduction on Envenomed Weapon. Someone just said that, Panda, in chat. Look, 35 regen reduction. I mean, that's interesting. I guess it's 10 seconds where your Tango is 35% weaker.
Oh, wow.
That's actually pretty insane.
Isn't that better than Skadi?
I mean, I think so. Or it's about the same. It's good.
Oh no, Skadi is 40%.
So it's nearly a Skadi, and you just need to take a very, very simple creep.
It's for 3. Skadi's for 3 seconds. This is 10
Yeah,
seconds.
10 second duration. Oh, that's quite funny. I think
Ogre might
Benj
be
is
dead.
in a bit of trouble. Yeah, out comes the rocket, and bam.
Bonk.
Ah,
There's
but
no
Ole-
boat either.
Yeah, he
Tell
puts
us
Nat
slow.
in the air, and Nat says whatever. I mean, it is allowing Tim to get a bit of free farm. He's level 5 now. Tim is not going for any Ring of Regen or Ring of Health. Just deciding to get a full wand, a Windlace, and now Boots, and then Phase Boots. Okay, he's got an interesting build. Early Windlace on a Tidehunter. Okay.
Yeah, I would like to see
Oh, he got a
another
kill.
on this game.
Double damage Kunkka. I guess that's going to hurt, isn't it? Max rank Tidebringer. Nice kill, though. Really nice kill in GG. Ollie top of the farm.
A ton of your damage early as Kunkka is magical through the torrent and the boat. And if you waste the wind run, then the Kunkka will come in and slap you up.
Yeah, and with that double damage rune on such a tanky strength here anyway, it's going to hurt.
The Radiant should really do something about that middle tower.
Oh yeah, the bugle. No bugle anymore. That's unfortunate. I like seeing that on the wall. I like it when people randomly change their camera angles. It's always good. Jabatemore, he's gone the greedy build. We talked about that, and he's actually doing absolutely fine in this lane with the greediest build ever. Completely maxed about. He's already got Midas. He just immediately Midas the lane creep. I think he could have been a little bit patient and gone and taken something else. But nope, he was like, give me the money. I'm maximizing my GPM. Quite scary, actually. Jabatemore has so much money.
Oh, he gave up on the poison creep for the armor.
Yeah, 3 armor is nice. I think it's an aura as well. So it
Ollie's
gives it
top.
to your ally. Yeah, level 8. I think Jabatemore's in a lot of trouble. He's quite a tanky hero, but there's no way he survives this. And the boat comes in. I think the boat does 400 damage. Yeah, 400 magic damage. It's a really powerful spell.
But it doesn't look good.
Looks like Kin is in a bit
Yeah.
of trouble. He has no boots. He has no Windlace. He gets stunned. Out comes the torrent. Perfectly timed. Do they have the damage, though? He's got the slow knock. I think he might be okay. Ollie needs a creep wave. Ah,
It's coming.
Someone's there.
Ollie sees it.
He does. Yeah, not quite enough. Almost enough, but there was the heal coming from somewhere. He salved himself immediately. Look at that big heal he's putting onto the Skywrath.
Yeah, it's ironic, assuming that's a level maybe 2 tether. I think it's level 2. I think it's like 0.9. Yeah, 0.9. So actually the salve on him gave the Skywrath less health overall.
Oh,
Obviously
is it less of a share?
It scales, yeah.
Ah,
so at level 3 it becomes better.
I didn't realize. So it's 30% better than
max
using
rank.
it on them. But actually, at the beginning, just salve them.
If,
Yeah.
if they're not taking damage, right? Then yeah, just
But
salve them.
you don't max tether, do you? Though in lane, like you max overcharge. Is this the normal build?
It's interesting, right? It depends what your carry is. If you have a carry that wants to be really aggressive through right clicks, you'll max overcharge. If you have a carry that does magic damage like a gyro, I would max tether personally.
Not
Even leave
spirits.
overcharge level 1.
You wouldn't max
I
spirits?
personally don't like spirits.
Do you ignore it completely then with the hero?
Yeah, I ignore it completely unless I know
kill
I'm going to
top
be farming on my own, or
Okay.
or we really need the vision, like they have a
So-
hero that likes being in tree lines.
So one I played earlier was Leshrac Wisp, which was amazing. It's like the greatest thing ever because you have infinite mana and you go so fast. Would you still take overcharge but max the tether in that lane?
Yeah, I'd go like 4-4-0-1 and maybe take stats.
Don't value even a point in spirits, or is it just too expensive? I guess. Oh, we're
It's
going
really
on bench. He's in a lot of trouble. This is a level 6 Gyrocopter. He's going to drop the cooldown. Massive rocket, but Timmy drops the Ravage. I don't think they can get a kill. Ben just going in for the fight. Does not realize how tanky Gyro is when he's got the Wisp to protect him. Wisp is now level 6 as well. The brotherly combo doing well. Bound in
I guess
blood
Nat's
and by
back.
tether.
Nat's backing down, I think, because I think he expected a reaction, especially because they dropped the Ravage, but there's no one here. This Ty can just die now. He has no Ravage.
Yeah, I think it was a communication error because the Ravage was fine if you were just trying to save your teammate and then run away. So he should have said, okay, back, but or maybe they just overestimated their strength. They really did not do any damage. Bit of a fight happening here. Kinder Surprise on a killing spree, and he is killing the Nyx, who was picked as a direct hard counter. He must be feeling pretty good about himself. Have you seen his build? He's literally got a Hood of Defiance. Sorry, not Hood of Defiance, Veil of Discord, the wrong hood.
Yep.
The other hooded item. Instant Veil of Discord, 18% more damage. No Atos rush actually. He just wants more damage.
Veil has been super popular in TI. We've seen a lot of disruptors and Skyraths and everything that basically wants to use a lot of magic damage pick it up. Obviously, it buffs your whole team, which is great. It has
yeah,
pretty
true.
decent stats, gives you a bit of tankiness. Mana regen's always nice. So I think we've seen a lot of it. But I
it's
think
built
skipping
out
boots
of
on
Bassi as
Skyrath
well,
might be a little
yeah.
greedy. Yeah.
Okay, so you get to go for a Bastion lane, then you go this incredibly cheap item, and it looks like Jabetmo's in a lot of trouble. Ult dropped. There's the first root.
All the roots. This RNG.
Swap to range. Swap
Yeah,
to
they will
range a
get a
little
kill
bit
here.
slow. They're still going in. Yeah, they get the kill. They get the
gonna
kill with
use
the
your Veil
Whirling
again?
Smeller.
There
Yeah,
we go.
Veil is used. Cocopium taking so much damage. Juju's turned up now as well. The creeps are betraying him. Oh, he's doing a bit of Quelling Blade sneaky. He's got the entire enemy team on him. There's no way he's escaping that. Power shot to the face. Kinder Surprise gets a double kill. 5-0-3. This hero is massive. But in bottom, we have another fight happening.
They just lost the Ocean Heart, I think. I think they relocated as
Yeah,
the Ocean Heart
just-
dropped, and the other team just walked in and picked it up.
Ben was like, well, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Okay, I mean, I just want to have a look at net worth. Ollie's just taken the mid tower. Despite it being a 10-3, it's actually very close. Top net worth is Doom, and that's really where most of the net worth is coming from. But look, Dire not doing too bad. Tidehunter, he's 0-0-0, but 61 last hit, so he's doing well. I think he's got the Blink Dagger already. Yeah. I know Tim loves early Blink. He literally had no main items. Blink Dagger instantly. He's going Refresher next item. Can you go
Wow.
Blink
I
Refresher
don't
Tide?
think so.
You need Arcane Boots, so you can double Arcane.
Maybe the Soul Ring.
Double Soul Ring? Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's not that expensive, Ravage, but Refresher does cost a lot of mana for a Tidehunter who doesn't have a lot of int game. So I think you need Arcane Boots, then you can do it. And Arcane Boots are cheap.
Refresher's 300 mana.
So
So you need 600 mana total to get the whole combo off. So from full HP and not using any other spells with a single Soul Ring, you have enough mana.
okay, but you can double the Soul Ring, so that's okay.
And he's got an Arcane Ring, so there goes, that's another 75. The Soul Ring gives you 150, so you get
Juju's just
300.
given himself away, but he's running in. The Shackle Shot doesn't land on Ollie. Ollie's just holding his ground. He's level 11, and he's got Armlet. He is a tanky boy with Armlet. It's over 2,000 HP. Also, Cocopium sitting around in Invis. We don't know he's there. A lot of heroes bot. Ollie has found Nat. Nat's only level 8, but he's got Treads on Strength.
Very
Preemptive
defensive
cooldown.
cooldown.
Yeah, they're still not going. I mean, Ollie's not dropped his spells. He's waiting. Now he drops the boat on nothing. He does get a last hit with it, so that's fine. Not for naught. I mean, a lot happened there. A bit of a weird miscommunication. They even had Ravage. So they could have ravaged boats and just popped all their damage, but they didn't. So there we go. I'm going to back off.
Yeah, a bit of miscommunication, I think.
Oh, the Doom in the top lane. They found Troll Wall up, but there's TPs in. It's Nat, and somewhat with the relocate, we are diving this Troll Wall under the tier 2 tower. Remember, that does give him armor and health regen. Oh, nice bit of damage from Debate Mode using the shockwave, but Tim, he returns with the Ravage. It's a tier 2 tower. Ah, but the Wisp, he doesn't take Nat away, he takes away Debate Mail, and Nat is going to get stunned by Kokokin, leaving his own brother. You just imagine what the comms would be like after that.
Well, I guess he's not top net worth, so actually saving the Dooms may be better.
Maybe, but it's like,
that
why did you
scenario.
leave me?
Would have been a passive Midas as well. Yeah, I fully support this Wisp play. But yeah, I can imagine that
true.
felt very betrayed.
Oh, true. Yeah, I don't think it's terrible.
Just good old-fashioned skill.
I
What
think
is
in the
happening
big
here?
picture of things.
Juju, he's got Wind Run in 1 second. He's going to use it. Oh, he gets hit literally the second it was up. Vendetta to the face. 300 pure damage. Such a hard-hitting spell. Another Dire. The Dire feel like they're ahead, despite not being ahead. I just think it's Doom generating too much free gold by being Doom.
I think so. And also the items that you built, you know, Midas, Blink Dagger, don't really give him any stats or tankiness. And when you don't have Doom, you're still quite a squishy hero.
Yeah, he doesn't even have a stun to go with the Blink Dagger.
Somewhat is very dead.
Oh yeah, that's a dead Wisp. I mean, there's nothing he can do. What's he going to do? Try and
There's a
teleport
crew
us
wave coming, but I don't think it's going to get close.
He was X marks the spot. There was no way he was escaping
true.
from that. So, yeah, Kunkka is like the slayer of Wisp. Not a problem. Bam. Armlet kill. Ollie is going for the Shadow Blade, which makes sense. Such a good item now. The guaranteed crit is Kunkka's dream, basically. Never
It's
do
way
a...
too much to pass up.
Let's have a look at levels. Haven't seen player levels for a bit. Ollie leading the way at level 12. Otherwise, it's fairly evenly spread. Dire supports are a little bit under level. Just hit level 7 on Ogre, and he's gone for the Max Ignite build. Does make it last a very, very long time. Multicast Ignite. Oh, it's horrible if you can't dispel it.
There's so much damage now, especially at level 10. You get the Ignite DPS talent. 16 DPS.
Ah, you can get 66 DPS. Times
Like
that by 8.
25% more damage on level 10
Oh,
talent.
we're going in on Debate Mail. He's been gushed, doesn't have a lot of armor. Ollie
You have no Ravage.
trying to get a kill. Oh no, they're dropping everything on Ollie. Literally thrown everything they can. He is going to go straight down. I mean, that's the power of Skyrath, isn't it? They only have 1 stun to rely on, and it was enough. Homing missile as soon as it landed. Kinder was like, well, thank you very much for that. Veil of Discord. Rank 1 Mystic Flare, and it still does 750 magic damage. I mean, that's like a rank 2 Laguna Blade.
Assuming you stand in the full duration.
Some of the arcane.
True, you need a stun, and no one in your team willing to run into the fire with you to share it.
Yeah.
Which they didn't have. I mean, maybe Ty could have blinked on top of it.
But with no hood, I think he dies insanely fast.
He would have taken a fair bit of damage. Fairly tanky on the Tidehunter, but still trying to go for a refresher. Looks like he's setting up for a... I can't really tell. There's a buckler in there, but also a Sage's Mask. Not sure what that really...
Lads?
Oh, yes? Yes, maybe Vlad's... Is Vlad's good? You got Troll Warlord, you got Kunkka. Makes a lot of sense, actually.
I think he needs a hood this game. There's so much magic damage on Radiant, and I think it's super valuable. But I mean, the Refresh Ravage, if he gets it early enough, is going to be such a surprise for Radiant. They just win a fight off the back of it, or they should win a fight off the back of it.
That's true. I mean, you think, okay, Ravage, and then you get Ravaged again, you think, okay.
Yeah.
It's so good. If you can get the refresher, it's absolutely amazing. But then Tide is also one of those heroes who can buy pretty much any item your team need. Yeah, I would have gone Hood first, but you know he's going to get away without it. He hasn't died this game. He's 0-0-3, so he's just chilling.
Yeah, I think Dire needs to play around this Tide Ravage basically, so they have it now, and they should be looking to put some pressure on. As long as you're getting the initiation on Dire with Ravage, you should be winning these fights pretty comfortably, I think. If the Radiant get a jump on your Tide with Doom beforehand, or a Doom on your, I don't know, your Kunkka or something, or your Troll, they will probably steamroll the fight, having one hero down. All 3 of those heroes pretty much are heavily reliant on spells at this point.
Yeah, I think we're going to find Juji. X marks the spot. He realizes he's in trouble. He tries to wind run away. Gets a nice... Actually, shackles Ollie through all of the trees. That's... I mean, how did that happen? I guess it does prioritize heroes, right? But...
Yeah,
My
that's
God.
pretty unlucky. Because it stops
Power shot in the way. There we go. We've got the Doom. Out comes the boat. Boat's going to land right on Debate Mail's head. Didn't do any damage with the Mystic Flare. Tidehunter doing the massive Ravage. Abemo's in a lot of trouble. Gets stunned yet again. I think he was stunned by the Carapace, perhaps. And somewhat trying to escape. Relocate away, but there's the X marks the spot, so he's immediately going to be brought down. I mean, he was going to die anyway. They just sped up the process. Saved his core, at least, which is the main thing. Juju is going to be okay. But yeah, 3 kills from the Dire. Really nice fight. And time for a tower.
I think you actually have to prioritize Doom for this Tidehunter at this point in the game. The Ravage is just far too strong. I think dooming the Troll doesn't do enough, but eventually he's going to be scary enough.
Yeah, he's one of those heroes where dooming him, I guess it means he can't swap to ranged or melee. He can't get his ult off, but I mean, he's still a right-clicking core. He doesn't really care, and he's not even the main threat this game. He will be eventually, but right now, like you said, it's all the spellcasting heroes you need to be watching out for. Doom the Troll late game, that's fine. When he's got BKB and his ult's scary and things like that, you can kill him. Okay, the Dire are going to back off because the Radiant have started moving into place. We do have the stun finally on Doom. I think it's a 2-second stun. Yeah, blink 2-second stun. It's like a Centaur stomp.
I have no vision right now that the Tidehunter is farming this camp. He is on his own.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
What do we have? We have Travels, Maelstrom on Wind Ranger. I'm not a fan of Travels on many heroes at this current patch. I'm not sure what it is. It's a lot of gold. It's 2,000 gold, right, for a little bit of map presence.
I do like it, but it depends. Like, Leaners are always building it. You see it on certain mid heroes buy it a lot and certain heroes don't. Wind Ranger's always been that kind of halfway house, but I don't feel like he's utilized it, like you said. So.
Yeah. I think that's the thing. If you do have it early, you've got to make the pressure. You've got to make the map plays with it. Otherwise, you spent 2,000 gold on an item to stand in mid, and it feels really bad.
Yeah, I don't know if Wind Ranger's a hero who desperately needs more movement speed. It's already such a fast hero with Windrun, giving you 60% move speed. I guess it sets you near to haste, but I don't know. It's an okay item, but yeah, it's a big investment, I suppose. But either way, let's have a look. Holy Locket is finished on the Wisp. Probably been finished for a while. Now going for the mech.
Yeah, nice item. I've been really enjoying Soul Ring on IO because give the ability to give your team mana. Because the mana you gain with Soul Ring, the mana you gain from Soul Ring is given to the ally, and then obviously doesn't end once the duration runs out because
you just give them mana. Nat's in trouble. Yeah, he's been rooted. The Troll Warlord just drops the ult literally instantly.
That might be a mistake.
Oh no, they missed the stun. Nat's actually going to be fine, I think. Yeah, somewhat. He's in. It looks like there's a lot of trouble for the Troll Warlord. They dropped the Mystic Flare. Ollie's going to go down. The beautiful silence onto Kokopian. What a turnaround. I mean, they did not coordinate their abilities well at all. So that was going to be absolutely fine. And then also the quick turnaround from the Radiant. Well, ouch. That's good for the Radiant.
Yeah, really great play from Nat, making sure to run up to the tree line and buy time for his team to come in. But I think, committing that Troll Ultimate early, I get the concept, right? You just want to get max attack speed as quickly as possible. But then you don't have ult for when the rest of the team turns up, so you just end up dying for free.
He didn't get on them with the ult as well. He just got stunned by the missile, and then he died. So, and also Nat's just doing constant damage with the Aghanim Scepter Maelstrom, so actually did so much damage to them. Tim is running around with Ravage. He didn't go for Refresher first. He decided he's going to stop for Vlad's. I mean, it's a nice item for your team. Definitely Kunkka and Troll Warlord are really appreciative of Vlad's.
Yep.
It's okay for Tide as well himself. He likes a bit of extra damage.
The lifesteal is nice on Anchor Smash as well. Bit of a sustain on the hero.
Yeah, I tend to get my sustain from a hood, but Vlad's, I guess, the alternative. I mean, not sure you need too much sustain at 22 minutes, so it does heal you up if you do a big ancient stack. I would like to see him get the Ag Shard. It just makes pushing such a pleasure on Tidehunter. Tower does no damage whatsoever. He's got the Vlads now. Okay, a lot of heroes just kind of walking around in circles. Kokopium's not actually close to his team, whereas the Radiant, they have everyone here. Just haven't taken a tier 1 bot. They're going to try.
That's what they're eyeing up.
That's just there. Highest level hero. Ollie goes in. Starts with a crit. Not a massive crit, though. No crit, unfortunately. Oh, Tide, he's gone in with the Ravage. Do they have any follow-up? There's no follow-up. You need some follow-up, guys, if you Ravage. Nat's now put his ult down. Troll Warlord taking a lot of damage. We did have his ult up. He's staying alive on 1 HP. He actually does get the kill, but he's doomed as well, so he's definitely going to be walking to his death. Okay, that's so far not looking good for the Radiant, for the Dire. And they're still going in. They get a stun. Can they get Juju? Yes, there's a massive crit from
Oh,
Ollie. In
the
fact,
clean.
nearly kills the entire enemy team. Okay, I take it back. This is really good for the Dire. Not good for the Radiant. There's a TP out. Looks like Tibetan was going to be the next casualty. That was a nice stun, but bam. Big crit to the face. He got the crits when it mattered. Triple kill for
And
Ollie.
they know.
And the relocate. Oh, it's going to be another kill. Quad kill for Ollie. Ultra kill. Wow, okay, there we go. Ollie on his Kunkka, he got the silver edge. Lots of tips from his team. Positive encouragement. And yeah, that's what happens when you leave Ollie.
Yeah, ironically that time, we flamed the troll away from top lane for popping it really early. He popped it this time, but he immediately got silenced and Mystic fled, and obviously he's already got his ult off, so he lives.
Yeah, and he
maybe
killed,
that's what he's thinking, is that if he tries to save it for low HP, he'll end up getting silenced and then not be able to cast it.
But before he's got the BKB, I think it's the right play, because they not only did they Mystic Flare him and Ancient Seal, they also doomed him. So he was definitely dead, but he still killed the Gyrocopter. And they're making this mistake. They do everything they can, always, every team fight to kill the Troll Warlord. But it's not Troll Warlord killing everyone. It's Kunkka and Tidehunter. Those are the heroes doing all the work. He's kind of just been a massive distraction. It's working out. It's an interesting build, though, I must say. I don't know if this is the meta for Troll, but he's got a Falcon's Blade, a Casual Morbid Mask, a Yasha, and a Maelstrom, and Windlace. And now he's going to BKB him. He's like having some sort of indecision problem.
Item crisis.
Yeah. Do I want the Manta? No. Sanjan Yasha? No. Do I want some Life Satanic? No, later. Maelstrom? No, just leave it there.
Yeah, I guess they'll upgrade eventually, though, right? You're just kind of like building for the early mid game. Always.
Yeah, fill the item slots. I mean, it's the reverse Wisp approach. He goes through the entire game with like one item in the inventory, which is
it's
nice.
Funny because
support.
So many items that you build in the early game build into Holy Locket, like Wand and Headdress, and then you buy a Holy Locket and you suddenly have one item in your backpack. And you have to go, okay.
That's what makes Holy Locket so good. We've got the Shackle onto the Troll Warlord, but he's going to get his ult off in time. Ah, he doesn't even need it.
Doesn't even matter.
They are taking Roche without Troll Warlord, which probably means the Radiant. I'm not sure that it's Roche. No, they're giving it up. Gyro doing a bit of farming. Ollie finally top of net worth, back where he belongs. He's level 18. He's not quite got the Tidebringer damage yet. He's really going to be wanting it. 70%. Are we going to drop the Doom? No, we're going to drop the full Mystic Flare, and his team kind of just watched him die. What they could have done is all hugged him immediately, and he actually would have been fine. But I mean, the entire Radiant team are here. I guess they did the right thing by just running away. Ollie, he's fairly fast. Yeah, he's really fast. Nice torrent, just in case.
They have the Ravage here, and Juju is committing very deep.
He's got BKB, I guess.
I think they want to try and wait for BKB on their troll. The Nyx doesn't actually contribute a whole lot to these fights. I mean, it's a hard hero to play into this lineup. You sort of put one toe out of line, you're probably going to end up dead. Does have a 4-staff though, which is a nice item versus Skywrath, especially who probably is failed to Natos now, or is trying to. He's nearly there.
I mean, the Kinder style is to try and gag Scythe, so I'm imagining I'm going to see that at some point. But it's obviously very difficult to build on a support
expensive
anyway.
item.
Interestingly, the Nyx, who's gone 257, has the same net worth as a 727 Skywrath. So obviously Skywrath has been supporting. X marks the spot from Ollie. He's going right in.
Donk.
Is he gonna? He didn't even do a single attack.
Is he gonna?
Yeah, he gets the deny. We got the Doom. Big fight going on. Full Mystic Flare. They've already got to kill the Troll Warlord. This time the Doom actually paid off on the Troll. It looks like it's time for the Dire to escape. Ollie just drops the boat and says, "Run." We've got the rum. I've got a double stun. Just run.
Ooh, nice shackle from Juju. Finds the ogre.
Now Tide actually drops the Ravage, but is that worth it? Massive crit from Ollie. He does actually one-shot the Skywrath and Cocopium with the nice stun, but Tim does not do as much damage as he thinks he does. He cannot stand up to Nat, and he is going to go down. And so is Ollie. Ollie gets ulted by GG. Cocopium, he's going to go down. Nice 4-stuff. He's got Infernal Blade. That stuns the Doom. They're deciding not to chase him, but good fight from the Radiant. Great engage. This time they did kill the Troll Warlord. Oh, they get him with the power shot.
There's a lot of damage, that power shot.
Yeah, 550.
He's got the Talon instead of Undispellable Windrun. I mean, makes sense. Who's removing it from GG this game?
Only someone with Nullify, which you're not going to be able to use in a BKB target anyway. So, yeah, I like 100 power shot damage. It's definitely the best talent if you can get away with it.
Now Gyro comes into its own. Although he was shackled, he was tethered to the Wind Ranger, who. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna comment.
Well, you know about the Wind Ranger IO late game combo, which is quite hilarious.
Which is a billion movement speed.
Well, attack, tethered allied target is like, is that
Oh,
getting
yeah,
nerfed
yeah,
or is
yeah.
that still the same? I imagine it's still
No,
the
it's
same.
the same.
You
It's the
fire,
same.
you rapid fire IO.
Yeah. And you can, as long as you don't even have to be like near the enemy hero, you'll just fire from wherever you're like, tethered.
At any range.
So you can be 1,000 units behind the Wind Ranger, and it'll just be like. Pew, 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 pew.
I mean, even if you're not built full damage, it's still a fair bit of damage you're adding. You probably want to get rid of the Philosopher's Stone at that point. Maybe even
Yeah,
grab
definitely.
a random Chrysalis would be funny. Tim, he doesn't blink away, not reacting fast enough. Of course, he does have Kraken Shell, removes the Infernal Blade. He's going to be fine. That's the benefit of playing Tidehunter, isn't it?
You love a Kraken Shell. It's so funny watching the Tidehunters in pro games just walk away from stuff with Kraken Shell.
Oh, Nat.
How aggressively.
Oh, they do get him. He walks back into it. Big damage. Does not have BKB. He does. Is he going to put... Look at the heals. Full HP, which means he can get the BKB off. Ollie going to pop the BKB as well. The power of Wisp's healing is absolutely insane. I think Kokopen's going to go down again. Yes, stunned to death. They really thought they had the burst and somewhat came and said, hello, I have Mech and Locket. Oh, well, I guess you're full HP. They have no healing reduction on the die. That's the problem, right? You got no Shivas on Tide. He's now realised, yeah, that's the item I needed.
Yeah, the Knicks didn't go for an Urn or a Vessel this game as well, which could have been really good value. He's trying to build into the Aghanim Scepter now.
I think Vessel would have been the one. Vessel and a Shiva's Guard. Troll Warlord going for eventually Skadi, but he's got about 600 items to upgrade first. Have a look at player levels. Has the Troll Warlord been catching up? He's not too far behind.
He's got his BKB now as well, so I think he actually might fancy trying to run into a fight and do something. Obviously, he gets doomed. It doesn't matter, but.
Well, now the
We'll have to
Jari's going
see.
to kill him twice, so it's going to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, when you saw the power of when the IO wasn't there, Nat got very low and instantly brought up to 4. If the IO's there the whole time, how do you ever kill Nat? You have to try and like get onto this whiff somehow, but you don't. I mean, you can do have the Ravage. I would like to see Troll almost build a blink this game, just to blink past the fight and try and get onto the Wisp. Because the Wisp has really bad like escape in the fight, unless your team is positioned properly for you. Because if you're just like all around the Wisp and you break the tether to someone else, the Wisp can't tether to you. It doesn't move. It needs to have the travel time.
Yeah, that's true. The problem with Ravage is that it's an amazing spell, but you need follow-up. A lot of teams that have Ravage have Blink or Snapfire, gobble someone up, but you've just got some instant follow-up. What's the instant follow-up on the Dire? They kind of walk in and get ready to fight. It's too late. You need to just be in. So yeah, Blink control, I like it. Do the Dire know? That's the question. Yes, the Dire are aware. They are aware, which means they're not going to be killed. Looked like someone nearly got picked off, but it's fine. Ollie is absolutely okay. Still gets stunned by the rocket, which allows Nat to just take the tier 2 tower absolutely for free. He's got no neutral item, Nat.
It must be coming on Courier. Yeah, Elven Tunic on his Courier.
But then he sends it back. He's like, nope. I can probably finish my Satanic now, but get the Claymore. There we go. Okay. So Elven Tunic and Satanic. This is going to be a very hard area to kill. You've got no Sheep's Guard. You've got no Vessel. You've got no AA or, any Ag Shards. Some Ag Shards reduce healing. I think Drow Rangers does.
Yep.
And Pudge's Aghanim Scepter does. I mean, you've got a few ways of reducing it, but not on the die.
They're not in this game, so.
No.
I don't know actually how you kill this Gyro. He's 2.7k HP. You don't have a burst lineup. You have the Wisp to protect him if you do try and burst him. And then if you don't burst him, he just pops Satanic and heals the full.
Well, the burst lineup is hope Ollie does a mega crit, and that's it. I mean, it's only doing about 1,000 damage. I don't know if it's. He's still not picked the Tidebringer Cleave. Now he has 70% bigger cleave. Now
That's a lot.
That could hurt. Yeah. They've changed Kunkka because he used to have 110% damage at 25, and now instead it's less at an earlier level, but half cooldown Tidebringer is actually pretty insane. Oh, the Shackle, it doesn't land. Is Juju in trouble? No, he just BKBs and leaves. So X-Mark Spot doesn't matter, but they relocate him. They go for the fight immediately. Ult pop, that is a bad ult from the Troll War. That means he has to die.
He has a BKB.
He does, he pops it now. There comes the Ravage. Ravage boat. It's going to do a lot of damage, but the relocate out.
Juju died, and so did the Skyra.
Oh, okay. And I think Jamaica was going to go down too. Drops the BKB. I guess they took 2 people out of the fight. I thought maybe they could have just fought it. They had Aegis. Maybe not. I think Jabatemel's in a bit of trouble here. Yeah, he's slowed. While he's chasing him, X marks the spot. Now he can't TP away. He's trying. He's doing everything he can, but he's going to go down. So Dire, another fight. I mean, this back and forth game. All over the place. But I think Radiant's still in the lead by some margin. He's lucky to have survived the Troll Warlord.
Oh, lucky, I think. I think they didn't get a Doom off in that fight. GG got very over-aggressive for a Nyx kill, which is just a bit pointless at this point in the game. But there you go. I mean, Radiant are lucky not to lose everyone in the Aegis there, I think. The Kunkka Cleave crit did so much damage. I think it like one-shot the Wisp almost.
Fight recap, yeah. Damage dealt is very much Ollie's in that fight. Yeah, he's still the one carrying these team fights. The Troll Warlord will eventually get items. He's gone for Sanj and Yasha first. Now he's decided he wants an Abyssal Blade. Which I guess,
I can see it.
Yeah, it stuns the target. You can stay on top of the IO, but I mean, he gets a lot of lifesteal in his ult. It's kind of like its own Satanic at 80%, but it's still not enough to kill Gyro, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to the Tim Ravage, right? If he can stun the Gyro through BKB and the Troll's hitting him, I think the Gyro just dies, especially with an Abyssal Blade.
Yeah, then you've got stuns to go on top of the stuns. Yeah, that's true. And obviously, Troll's attack speed is so high, you are going to get the stun off.
Yeah, and he's got the Bloodlust as well, so even the initial attack speed's feeling pretty good.
You just need to build up those further stacks. I mean, 30 times 12 is so much attack speed. It's actually getting close to Windranger's ult at that point, if you get max stacks, of course. Oh, bit of a fight going mid lane. Stun onto Benj. He's got a 4-stuff and a Glimmer Cave. He's actually okay. They don't have any detection. They do have some dust and some sentries. Are they going to drop it? Yeah, they do. Finally, there's going to be a kill. Nat with the Chrysalis. Saw those big crit numbers. That's just one
Vision
kill.
on Cocopium.
Oh, nice 4-stuff. 4-stuff TP out. The Infernal Blade finds him. He is going to go down. Gets a lot of stuns off. But he's still going to die. Okay, so
Still a lot of time, though.
No Aegis, though. Aegis is gone. Timed out. So what other Dire going to do?
Atos on Skyrath. Dire just trying to split push right now, which I think is the right thing to do. Try and force some pressure onto the Radiant map.
Yeah,
they obviously have good split pushing Kunkka X Mark, but Ollie's actually just down here on his hero clearing waves. He's going to try and clear a mid wave.
He just one-shot the bot wave. Yeah, he can clear another mid wave. He's waiting. He's got to wait a little bit longer. They need to clear the waves that are already in the base, so that's the problem. They've lost the racks, and they don't want to lose any more racks. So Ollie, yeah, just one-shotting some waves, using X marks to be safe. But they're not killing the mid wave. They don't have Aghanims on the tide.
Yeah.
So they've got no way of clearing this wave safely. So it's not done a lot of good, I'm afraid. If they kill this wave, then they're in the clear for a little bit. But Nat doesn't seem to care.
They have a full Daedalus flying in on this Gyro as well. He's just going to hit the buildings. I'm surprised the Wisp is sitting so far back and not just overcharging the Gyro.
Goes from the big crit. Juju takes over half his HP. Now there's the Ravage, but Jabate got the BKB off in time. Can we kill him? Yeah, yes, there's the kill on that. That's the kill that matters. Jabate did he get the Doom off? Yes, he has actually.
But the Troll BKB'd beforehand and he's just running at him like, I don't
Why
care.
Why is it always Troll? It's Troll every single fight. And the Troll says, yeah, whatever, I don't care. I'm just going to keep killing you anyway. He's gone Sanj and Yasha, which makes the Doom last considerably less. Okay, they lost their tier 3, but they won the fight. They gained some gold. Very nice. Gained a big chunk of experience as well. Again, the damage is almost all Ollie. That fight, 5,400 damage in one team fight, just with a couple of crits and a boat. Nice ults from Tim as well. There's going to be another kill. He tries to go for a solo kill and just ends up getting hit by Spiked Carapace. A bit greedy.
They haven't quite got a mid wave yet. They're going to try and hit the tower. Do they have enough damage with the Troll to go through it while the creeps arrive?
This is a tier 2 tower. It's going to be hard. Yes,
it's going down.
Well, I guess that's Troll Warlord, the ultimate tower pusher, right? I don't think anything other than maybe like a tiny. Okay, now they glyph it. It's not gonna heal it up to full.
It's taking a long time though just to kill a tier 2.
Well, they're doing it completely through back doors. It's quite impressive actually.
Ollie's actually done damage to tier 3 bottom. He's walked in and hit it a few times.
Well, a little bit of damage. 500 damage. I mean, Ollie is really doing well this game. I would like to see Tim buy the Ag Shard. It looks like he's actually just going to die. No, there's a Glimmer Cave.
Nice
he's going to lose his courier. Oh, he micros courier. He doesn't use the shield. He had the shield, I think. Or was it no? Shield starts at level 20?
It's at level 20. I feel like he might have had it. But whatever. Ty doesn't actually lose anything on his courier, right?
Yeah, that's true. He went Lotus Orb in the end. I really thought Shivas was the one, but I guess he wanted Lotus maybe for the rocket or to stop Doom, protect against Doom.
It doesn't stop the stun, right? It just sends one back at Gyro, who has a BKB, and maybe it'll be impactful at some point. I agree. I think Shivas or even Ags would have been a lot better this game.
Yeah, either of those. Definitely Ags, because you hit everyone, and then Ollie does the big crit, and then everyone dies. Now, they've used a smoke on the Radiant. Dire needs to be careful, because they are all over the place. But if Benj goes down, I mean, that's the best case scenario, right?
Isn't it the worst case? You don't really care that much.
Best case for the Dire. Best case for the Dire. Worst case for the Radiant, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but Radiant are like, we just killed Noga. Okay. He's dead for 60 seconds. I suppose he's reasonably high level, but yeah, it's not the
There is a
scenario
Roshan
I'm thinking.
actually, so they're going to take the outpost and maybe look to scout it out.
Oh, another Roche. Agshard.
There's
Any hero
a
wants it?
ton of dire vision though. Look at the 2 wards they have over mid. They have like complete vision of this pit right now.
They will see it going in. Ollie, he manages to escape the bot lane. With good to travel.
Just burrowed in top lane.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know what he's planning to do. Maybe kill a creep wave, but he doesn't have Meteor Hammer, so it's going to take him a while to kill it. I noticed Ollie, despite having actually some inventory slots, he went for a Daedalus despite having Silver Edge. He's just hoping on the big crits. But he also went for Boots of Travel quite early because he knows that he needs to split push. I think that's actually pretty clever, but the game is close. It's only 2,000 gold separating them, but he still recognises the need to split push. Oh, Aesthetics cap. But he didn't take
so good
it.
against Doom as well. I don't think he cares about being doomed.
Oh, I took the Penta-Edge sword. Yeah, maybe Kunkka takes the Penta-Edge sword and gives Aesthetics cap to the troll. Yeah, he knows it. He knows it.
Yeah.
40% resistance for 3 seconds. Very nice. So they are going to just take Roche for free. I don't know who wants the shard, though. It's a pretty good Wind Ranger shard. It's a very good Wisp shard.
The Gyro shard's kind of cool. Yeah, the Wisp shard is amazing. I feel like Juju will end up just taking this, though. He's cleared a slot.
Oh, they try.
That's They could pinch the shard. No, Juju's managed to pick it up.
I think that's a bit of a mistake by Dire. They need to leave now. They've realised this. But Jamatemel goes in. He gets the Doom this time on the Tidehunter. Tidehunter's going to go down. Ollie needs to try and escape. He's being brought back. Tide's going to die. Can Ollie escape? If he doesn't, this is going to be bad. He drops the BKB. He's trying to run, but look at the damage Juju's doing to him. Juju just is not stopping. Then he stops because he hears the buyback from Tidehunter. Yeah, very good play.
Yeah, Radiant will take that. As long as they don't now try and force something with their BKBs on cooldown, because they use both of them on both cores, then I think they'll be okay. Having to buy back the Tide kind of sucks, but yeah, he just had to do it to protect his Kunkka.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, Ollie, he's just TP'd bot, one-shot a creep wave. Now he's back in the base. Oh, look at all the fire shields. It's quite nice. Is it? How much damage is it?
Ogre.
It's 85% right-click damage gone. So it's a massive reduction, yeah.
For 3 hits, right?
3 hits, and it also fires the fireball back. It's better against hard-hitting heroes because then they punch you and they do 0 damage. Like heroes who come out of stealth and try and one-shot you. Be good against Kunkka. You're not going to get Juju. That's way too far away, I'm afraid. Oh, and he drops the insanely good shard.
Gale Force.
Okay, 32.8 second cooldown, but it's just too good. Cocopium, you've got to be careful. This isn't the first time you'll randomly get killed. You're not going to be able to one-shot anyone with your build.
I think he's just scouting them out, to be fair. He sees them all in the trees. He's going to break the invis here.
Oh, there's the Ravage, but the Ravage is so far away, it actually gets nobody at all. Tim, that is not the good Ravage. Look at the damage. Ollie, he's nearly one-shot Juju as well. Absolutely insane damage. Question mark is going to go into his ultimate. He's chasing Jamatemel, but he finally gets the stun. Is he going to be able to kill him? Oh, no. He gets halberded. Takes a massive Mystic Flare damage to the face, yet somehow he's still alive. He is silenced as well. He's going in still. Out comes the Aeon Disc, but Aeon Disc means he can't take any damage, but out comes the Power Shot. Meanwhile, in the back, we've got Nat, who is not dying. He gets stunned by the Nyx from massive range. Buyback coming out. But everyone is so low. Tidehunter is going to go down. That was a dieback. Where is Ollie, though? That is the question. Ollie is sitting on 1 HP, going back to base with X marks the spot. He's trying to get back into the fight as quickly as possible. He needs to buy a bottle or a salve. I would have bought a salve to him. Look at Cocopium sitting there. They don't even know he's there. Stun him? No? Okay.
On him.
I don't know why I didn't stun. Interesting fight. And he comes out and he gets the deny.
Yeah, it was super split up. The troll ended up just completely diving the backline, and once the BKB ran out, it was pretty much over at that point.
If only Ollie did a tiny bit more damage, he would have got the kill on the Wind Ranger.
Yeah, the Gyro needs to have more than one, like a couple of supports looking at him. Like, this guy's not dying unless there's a troll hitting him, I think.
Yeah. And Troll was too busy killing the Doom. And he had to buy back as well. He is going for his own Satanic, but he's got a little bit of gold to get there because he has to get the Reaver first. It's a very expensive item.
Yeah, I think you would even look to sell the Maelstrom and go for a Skadi in this kind of game. I think the anti-heal against the Gyro now is kind of important with the Satanic and the Wisp.
And Skadi is a very special one because of the 3 items you can buy for anti-heal, it's the only one that pierces BKB.
Yes.
So it's the strongest one as well. So it's very important. We've still got no Shivas on the Tide, and he's not getting it anytime soon. Troll is so easily kited during ult. Yeah, he's getting kited a lot. I feel like he needs to go in with the Ravage, and that's why we were talking about the Blink. Dire
the
are
gyro-
absolutely running at them, but they know. Radiant, no, I mean, he doesn't care. He's running in. Is he going to drop his ult? He's got a basher. Oh, no, that is not what you thought was going to happen, but he can be TP'd out. Someone is waiting for it. Relocate? No, he doesn't get it. Does not get it. Relocate actually is also used. Kinda surprised he's going to be in a lot of trouble now. Does have an A on disc. A on disc immediately procced. 4 stars all over the place. Kinder is going to go down 700 damage with the mana burn. Or 700 mana anyway. Is it the same damage? Yeah, it's the same damage.
Same damage.
Ouch, that hurts. Juju travelled to the top lane. But that was really good for Dire. Again, such a back and forth game.
No buyback on this gyro, actually. He, I'm not sure if he bought out for something, but he doesn't have it. He is, 1,000 gold shy. So if they're going to try and push high ground here, they have a wave coming. They will have an IO and a Wind Ranger, and they do have a Doom.
And Ollie has his Heart of Tarask now. And still 4,000 gold to spare. He is a rich man.
They even have Ravage. They don't even need it for that fight. They're going to pop an early glyph. The Gale Force stops the creeps coming in the tower. Oh, they will die. They will die. But I don't think Question Mark cares. I think he's just going to go straight back in.
Oh, yeah.
See anywhere he left off?
Oh, Blake, yeah, okay. Doesn't do a lot to this Sanj and Yasha Troll Warlord.
Pops the aesthetics cap, I suppose.
Oh, that's it. That's why it lasted so little. And now he's going to take the tower, yeah. I mean, they can't take 3. They've actually still got a tier 1 tower up in the safe lane, which is in their off lane. But yeah, two lanes of Rax. They're finally ahead on Raxodine. Look at their gold. The gold lead just completely evaporates on the Radiant. Dire nearly ahead. Troll's happy, but still quite far behind the Gyro. It's Ollie who's the powerhouse of the Dire team. With the Heart of Tarask. I mean, he is a tanky boy now. Not with any armor, really, but with a lot of HP. He went Ghost Ship Fleet. Okay. Interesting. Just being blocked by the creep wave. Big crits.
Leaves are so good. I love it.
He's enjoying 45 strength as well. But big health regen. He's got 100 health regen, this guy. Do they have any anti-heal on the Radiant? I don't think so. Oh, they have a Skadi now on the Gyro. Okay, that will help.
Skadi and Gyro, actually, they have a Doom on the Shivas. The Shivas on the Doom.
Oh, okay. They're the team with both the anti-heal, not the Gyro.
I guess the Troll Warlord ult right gives a ton of lifesteal, which is pretty
true.
nice.
That's true.
Nyx and Ogre both have pretty high base regen. I mean, the Nyx has 32 health regen.
That is a lot. I mean, I guess you get some from Meteor Hammer.
That's a crazy amount of health regen, actually.
I'm not entirely sure where that came from. Because he's only got 10 from strength. What's his?
He's plus 20.5 health regen. Is that from...
Plus 20? Where's plus 20 coming from? I mean, how much does Meteor Hammer give? 6.5.
6.5.
Tranquil's is 14.
Oh, that'll
and
be
then
right.
he's got 10 from strength. Oh yeah, okay. Tranquil's plus Meteor Hammer. So that's gonna go immediately when he takes any damage. So it's not
although he's just bought a Perseverance now, so there's another 6.5.
He bought another Perseverance. What is he building now? Lotus Orb again? Refresher?
Lotus is actually kind of cool because you can put it on your Troll, and then Joe could potentially drop the aesthetics cap.
Well, you've already got one Lotus.
More physical. There's a leveler in their stash actually. I think.
Oh,
they should definitely have backpacked on the Troll anyway.
It's a good item. It gives 5 armor and like 60 attack speed. He's getting closer to the Abyssal Blade. That's going to be a really nice item just for staying on top of the Gyro. They've gone smoke. The Dire don't know. This could be it. We do have Ravage though.
Bring around the Rosie.
An early Scorched Earth. Going in very early. Yeah, Scorched Earth does give a lot of move speed. He has taken the... no, he hasn't. Is there a Scorched Earth duration talent? No, there isn't. There is a move speed talent, which he didn't take. He actually took Doom DPS, which I think I would have taken the Scorched Earth speed because I like going 30% move speed. That's fun. But anyway, Cocopium, he's just set himself up in the bot lane. I think you get more cast range on the Meteor Hammer in your burrow as well, don't you?
I'm not sure about that. Just hovering over it doesn't have that much cast range, but it doesn't change
does
when
it
you're on
say
burrows.
more cast range or not? Maybe they changed that. It just says... Okay. No, you don't get any cast range.
It's the Impale range.
Everything
that just increases. And mana range, yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously Carapace has a... Oh yeah, Carapace becomes an AoE, doesn't it?
Well, it just becomes a stun. A point-click stun rather than a when I take damage thing.
In a 300 radius.
Ollie is chasing Juju. Interesting. I think Ollie's going to be okay though. He's got an overwhelming blink now. This boy has 5,000 HP. Only 13 armor, which is a bit sad, but you know, that's the life of Kunkka. But yeah, he hurts. That's a lot of damage from the overwhelming blink. What is happening here? Shackle? Okay, it's fine. How much damage does overwhelming blink do then? Quite a lot, actually. Like 400 damage? 400 magic damage in a big AoE?
150% of your strength. Skunk has about
100.
230 strength.
Yeah, he's just going. He's taking the tower. He says, yeah, I don't care. I've got X mark to spot. Last 8 seconds on me.
Both teams are like really hesitant to try and take a fight. So Radiant did that smoke, but they didn't find anything.
Would AC be a good pickup on Kunkka? Yes, it's an absolutely amazing pickup because it gives him the armor and easy attack speed. Jermaine's gone. He's gone straight on to Tim. So Tim, he gets ATOS'd, 4-staffed away. So he's going to survive for a little bit. He can get the Ravage off later. Oh, Cookopin's in a lot of trouble. Question mark, he's popped his ultimate. He's going to start going on the Doom. Isn't enough, taking so much damage. Yeah, he's just going to die. But Ollie gets the crit. We still have Ravage. He can come back and Ravage if he wants to. Going to wait for the BKBs to go off. At the moment, it's 4 versus 5. Out comes the cooldown. Ollie is tanky. Oh my god, no, he's not. He just gets killed instantly. What on earth? I guess
Mystic Flare.
I guess the power of a fed gyro, and you've got a Mystic Flare from the Skyrath who's got it at max rank.
Wow, great catch from Juju onto Tim.
Oh, very nice. So Tim got nothing off. What an amazing play from the Doom. I know he died, but it was worth it. Is the Ogre going to escape? No, another shackle. He is not happy about that. Now comes another ult from Juju.
Reset talent.
5 seconds and it's up again. Doesn't have any mana. But yeah, very, very good play. That's a fantastic from the Radiant.
I'm also not sure. So they've obviously sent the Wisp back to defend, but I mean, look at this. Well, I might as well have just kept him mid.
Well, he's kind of defending. I forgot how little damage the spirits do to creeps. 25.
They do a lot of damage when they burst.
Yeah, they didn't burst on creeps. Buyback from Ollie. You actually have a lot of buybacks ready to use in the die. I think they're going to have to drop them all. Otherwise, they're going to lose all their racks. Yeah, they're dropping all the buybacks. Oh, Ollie. Okay, doesn't actually get the crit onto Nat. It must be so hard to chase a gyrocopter who's just got an Aghanims and a Skadi. Just firing off Skadi projectiles behind him.
Doesn't even have to look at you and he slows you down.
25% slower on melee heroes. So it's a struggle. And Ollie, he's decided to go back to split pushing. Do we have
Big
the
problem
scythe
here.
yet? No.
Dire bought back on all 3 cores, so if they want to take a fight now, they have to be sure they win it. Otherwise, it's just game over.
Yeah, Cocopium spending so long.
Chalet, Ollie's like, mine, thank
See
you.
it. Thank you. Let's have a look at last hits. Actually, it's Gyro still ahead. I guess not surprising that hero is very good at farming. And hero levels, 28. It's actually on the Wind Ranger. Undispellable Wind Run, despite the fact that no one could ever dispel it. So why not?
Might as well, why not, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm yet to hit a 25 game with Wisp. It seems really fun because you will also, not only do you get the focus fire meme, but you also get the flat cannons.
Oh, what? Do you fire one off in every direction?
Yeah, I think every direction, I think.
I mean, the Wisp has a Heaven's Halberd. So, yeah, I like
nice
the
item
item.
against the Troll. I think there's the second one. The Doom has one as well. So they have 2 Heaven's Halberds to this Troll.
And Telescope is a fantastic item to support your team when you've got a Wind Ranger and a Gyrocopter. Gyro is really appreciating the extra attack range.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And given that you're always basically inside that AoE with Tether, it's just permanently applying it.
Oh,
relocate
relocate
bottom.
into bot lane. But they're alone.
Not sure
They
this
just
is the right
immediately get
neighborhood.
ravaged and Io's going to go down. It looks like Nat's in trouble too. He drops the Satanic. Can they kill him still? Can they kill him through the Satanic? I don't think they can. They're trying.
Flashes.
Oh, he drops his ult. Does he have the damage to kill Gyro? He's trying. He's held in place. He's taking the full Mystic Flare. He is going to go down. And Juju also gets a kill. How did this go so badly for Dire? It looked absolutely perfect, but yet it somehow didn't work. They can't kill Nat. And Benji is going to go and try and TP out yet again, but Timmy's going to be chased out. He does get out, but that is the only hero to escape. And there's no buybacks. Like you said, all 3
Look
cores
at the
dead.
timers. They're the same for all 3 cores.
That's sad. I think that's probably game as well.
I think they got really unlucky there. I don't think the Troll Warlord managed to bash the Gyro during Satanic or... Oh, that's just really rough. Nat just stands his ground. And he even had Aegis there, didn't he? So even if he died, they would have had to kill him again.
Yeah, and that's right. What Luskadu said, he didn't even have his Aghanims up because he's backpacked it. So he didn't even have the free Satanic hits coming off from the attack.
Wow. That's really unfortunate from Dire. It looked like a really good fight. They got the Ravage onto both of them. They instantly popped the Wisp, but the Gyro at this point is just too big of a monster. And if you don't get lucky with the Abyssal or the Bash procs on the Troll, you're just never going to bring him down.
They had no anti-healing, so his Satanic was healing him like a billion health. If they had like the Shivas ready from the Tidehunter, or maybe the Skadi up, maybe not the Shivas because he did BKB, then he wouldn't have been able to heal at all. He would have just died. But alas, it came down to one final fight. It was a very close game. Nice.
Yeah, we love a good back and forth throw.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was. You've taken racks. No, you've taken racks. I mean, look at the net worth. There's only at the end is one team comfortably in favor. Quite interesting that, because Dire had the lead in XP for most of the late game, but Radiant had the lead in gold. So yeah, very, very even game, and I want to see who did the most damage. I'm assuming it's Ollie. No, it's not quite Ollie. It's actually the Gyrocopter.
Gyro, yeah. That last fight,
Very
he
close.
probably did like 10,000 damage. I wouldn't even be surprised.
Yeah, true.